Today's video is sponsored by Famous Faces and Funnies, located in Melbourne, Florida, as well as Docking Bay 94, located in Boca Raton, Florida, and Ian's Display Stands. Click on the link below, and remember, shipping is nationwide. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Codename New to Hero 2. Hi, I'm your presenter, Shibu Are You. Today we're going to look at the Amazon exclusive Arctic mission Storm Shadow. Man, that's a mouthful. Now stick around to the end, as I'll also add to the Mythos from comic and TV for this version specifically. Now, one can be here all day when it comes to Storm Shadow. He is, after all, the second most character that is immersed in the fabric of GIJoe. Even in current GIJoe, with Snake Eyes being dead, he has emerged as the wise old veteran and teacher to the younger generation of GIJoe and Arashikage. I highly recommend watching both HCC 788 and Forum BX 257 for Stormie's complete history. I'm just going to highlight a few things and add to his version 3 history and currently in the comics. So here we go. We begin with the box art, and right off the bat, fans know that Stormie had switched sides during his version 2 going forward until issue 150, when he was captured by Cobra Commander and subject to the brainwave scanner, returning to Cobra, and by issue 55, it had ended. You look at this artwork, and it reminds me of a Deke animated series, and I don't know if this Arctic missions is going to be a one-off, or is it going to be like the Cobra Island? Now let's look at the weapons. And I have issue with his sword. He's a ninja, so he should have a ninja sword, not a samurai sword. I've said it before that ninjas usually have a square on the hilt, and samurais usually have an oval, like I showed in that picture. And the other issue is he's using a longbow. It's not the 18 or 1700s. He would probably use a compound bow. Again, the grappling hook, the nice gold accents I love. And it's a really good homage to the version 3. And it's one of the better ones. You know, the Gung-Ho was shit. But this one, you know, does a lot for me. And then we have with all the present ninjas accounted for. I don't know if other people are having as much difficulty, but putting things in these guys' hand, it's just a pain in the ass to put accessories in their hands, because you have to bend the little ass fingers and stuff. So and here's my version 3. It is beating the hell up. You know, I need to upgrade this one, but his O-ring is completely destroyed, and it's just shit. Look at him, he's dancing. Woo. But I think they did an excellent job paying homage to this. And like HCC said, you know, ours is version 1 or version 2 for us. Oh, another thing is his shoes. It looks like Storm Shadow has Air Jordan 11s. Going back to what I was saying, I think HCC was spot on. And a lot of us that are from 82, 89, you know, we have the version 1 or version 2 as our iconic. But all these 90s kids, I mean, this is their Storm Shadow. And again, here's the entire lineup of the Ninja Force. And I don't know, a lot of us older fans hate these, but again, a lot of these younger guys love these figures. Now, Storm Shadow's first appearance is in issue 119 in this version 3 outfit. It's a really interesting issue in the fact that GIJoe famed artist, the artist, Herb Trimpe, ended up writing and doing the artwork for this. So it's one of those rare times that, you know, Larry Hama didn't introduce his version. It was actually Herb Trimpe. It's actually a really, probably the best non-Larry Hama issue in the Marvel run, in the sense that Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, and Scarlet uncovered this cloning facility by Cobra. So they create a doppelganger Snake Eyes, and, you know, you would think like they have to resort a way to discover who the real Snake Eyes is. And then, of course, you know, the real Snake Eyes comes and saves Scarlet. That's how they know that, oh, that's the real Snake Eyes. And they blast the baddie. the robot Snake Eyes. Storm Shadow would go on to be the de facto leader of Ninja Force up until, his abduction in issue 150. And also this version 3 was featured in the Deke animated series. So version 1 and version 3 are the only versions of Storm Shadow to make it in cartoon form. Currently, in the IDW run, and after the original Snake Eyes' passing, Storm Shadow has taken on more of a leadership mentor role, passing on the teachings to a select few members of this new younger generation. And it's really interesting to see him in this role because, he's not the one jumping into the frail of battle anymore. And there's been a big push by the writers, or Larry Hama, to, in a very, very lesser form, turn Don Marino and Sean Collins, both wearing version 1, version 2, respectively, of Snake Eyes' outfit, and calling them Sword Brothers, like Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes are referred to, or they refer to each other as. Let's jump back to where it all started with the version 1 and 2 from my collection. Now again, HCC 78 made an excellent point because there really is a split in the vintage era. Guys like me that are more 82, 89, and the ones like my little brother that really love this version 3. So I just find that really interesting. And, again, there's nothing wrong with A or B. Now, since my current version 3 is a broken mess, many of us older fans wondered why this version of Storm Shadow was the first classifieds of him. But you gotta remember that in the Ninja Craze 90s, this version of Stormie was on par with Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, and those kids loved the hell out of this, much to us older brothers, confusion, but they loved this figure. So I'm glad that this was actually issued. And they did an excellent job with this classified figure. I really like it. We already looked at some bad ones, and there are some good ones. So they did a good job with this skull. As G.I. Joe goes, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes will be right there. They are the two characters that will always get first bill. Recently with the Walmart Retro line, and here in the Classifieds line. Even as an OG G.I. Joe fan, yeah, I really like this figure. Now, I got mine for free thanks to Amazon giving me a gift card for their mess up, but I'm really glad to add this. And it's made me appreciate version 3 even more. And that's the most important thing as a collector. Well, this is GIJoe signing off.